Welcome to Unseenlightcreation. Learn, reflect and rise. Please, like the video and don't forget to subscribe.
Molla Nasiruddin and his donkey, a tale of apples and wisdom.
Hello friends. Today, I'm going to tell you a story of Mulla Nasiruddin. One sunny morning, Mulla Nasiruddin went to the market, riding his old but loyal donkey. Behind him, he carried a basket full of fresh, shiny apples. As he reached the market, he set up his stall and began shouting, "Sweet apples, one bite and you'll smile all day." People gathered around, attracted by his words and the bright red apples. A customer picked up an apple and asked, "Hoja, how much for one apple?" Mulla replied, "1 silver coin." The man was surprised. "That's expensive. What if I give you half a coin?" Mulla thought for a moment, then said, "Then take half an apple." Everyone laughed. The customer frowned and walked away. Then a child came and stared at the apples hungrily. Mulla looked at him, smiled, and handed him a full apple for free. The crowd murmured. Someone asked, "Why free for him and not a discount for others?" Mulla smiled and said, "Business with adults is profit, but kindness to children is investment." Just then, his donkey sneezed loudly and kicked over the apple basket, sending apples rolling everywhere. Mulla looked at the mess and sighed. "Well, now to buy one, chase 10 off." The crowd burst into laughter again. Many bought apples, some for the humor, some for the story, and some because they just liked Mulla's wisdom. That day, Mulla went home with an empty basket and a heart full of joy. Moral: wit and kindness often bring more value than clever bargains. Also, never underestimate a donkey's timing.
Hello, dear listener. Today, let me tell you a charming little story about the ever-witty Mulla Nasiruddin, his stubborn donkey, and a basket full of apples. It was a bright morning. The market was buzzing, people shouting prices, children chasing chickens, shopkeepers arranging their stalls. And through the chaos came Mulla Nasiruddin, riding slowly on his old, grumpy donkey. Behind him, a big woven basket filled with bright red, juicy apples. He found a little space in the corner of the market, hopped off the donkey, and set up his stall. Then, clearing his throat, he called out, "Sweet apples, fresh from the orchard, one bite, and you'll smile all day." Naturally, people were curious. After all, it was Mulla Nasiruddin. A finely dressed man walked up, picked up an apple, examined it, and asked, "Hoja, how much for one?" With a friendly smile, Mulla replied, "Just 1 silver coin." The man raised an eyebrow. "1 coin? That's too much. What if I give you half a coin?" Mulla didn't miss a beat. He gently took the apple back and said, "Then you'll get half an apple." The crowd around him started laughing, but the man wasn't amused. He huffed and walked away. Just then, a little boy approached the stall, barefoot, with wide eyes and empty hands. He looked at the apples, and then at Mulla. Without saying a word, Mulla reached into the basket and handed him a big, red apple. For free, a woman in the crowd asked, "Mulla, why give a free apple to a child, when you just refused a discount to a rich man?" Mulla replied with a warm smile, "Business with grown-ups is for profit, but kindness to children? That's an investment in the future." Pause. Gentle music swells slightly, and just as he finished speaking, his donkey gave a loud sneeze, "Achoo!" and kicked the basket. Apples flew everywhere, rolling across the street, bouncing under people's feet. Everyone gasped. But Mulla looked at the chaos, then shrugged and said, "Well, now it's a buy one, chase 10 offer." Laughter sound effect fades in. And would you believe it? More people came, some to buy apples, some just to see what funny thing Mulla might say next. By the end of the day, Mulla's basket was empty, his heart was full, and even the donkey looked a little proud. Because with Mulla Nasiruddin, even a simple trip to the market can become a story worth telling and remembering. Profit is good, but people come first. Humor, kindness, and quick thinking will take you farther than clever deals.